Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Sarif Fala. Here I will present the test of making skill tips paper in the test of session 14 yesterday. The title I made was about the death criminal according to Indonesia criminal law. Okay, let's go straight to the presentation. Here three is background. The history of criminal law in the press reveal attitude and opinions as if the death penalty is the most effective medicine against serious crime or against other crimes is the most realistic of a field Indonesia with is carrying out reform in the field of criminal law is also inseparable from the issue of the death penalty. The supporter and opponents of the death penalty, eight of which is quite like three to maintain their opinion. This of course will have an influence on the formation of a new Indonesian criminal code made by the nation itself, which has long been unfair to discussion. Purpose of criminalization: B. Death crime in the in tradition. B. Death crime in traditional law and Islamic law. C. The death crime in Indonesian legislation. D. Death crime in the draft criminal code. A. View on the death crime. Next, A. Purpose of criminalization. At this time, it is generally accepted that the opinion is that it is the state or government that enforces a crime through governance legal instruments referred in criminal law subject to several there regarding the purpose of sentencing. Among other the absolute the those of relation and the relative where there the theory of theory of prevention will the objective of standing are as follow: a. Preventing the commission of criminal act by enforcing legal norm of the protection of the community. Next, B. Death penalty in consumer law and Islam law. The death penalty is known by almost all ethnic group in Indonesia. Various kind of offenses committed and punishable by the death penalty. Three are various way to carry out the death penalty. Stabbed with a crisp thrown in under the sun to death, founded on the head with a mortar, and so on in Aceh, and adulterous with West murder in Batak if the murder does not pay the wrong amount and the family of the murdered submit it to the death penalty. The death penalty is immediately carried out. By looking at the description about in it can be concluded that the Indonesian tribal had now the death with their who introduced the death penalty to the Indonesian people. The death penalty is also known in Islamic law proper. See, the death Finally, in the legislation, Raislan Saleh, in his book Style Can Criminal Indonesia, said that the Indonesian Criminal Code limits the possibility of enforcing an observance sentence for some serious crime. What is meant by serious crime or article 1 on 4 3 treason against the president and vice president. Article 111, paragraph 2, present for a contrition to make hostilities or war if the hostilities are afraid or become war. Next, the 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 death penalty in the draft criminal code. In his Immanuel Speck as a professor in Semarang in 1900, Muladi stated that criminal law should not only be oriented to human action that starts because the criminal law becomes inhuman and priorities referring crime in on related to the fulfillment of the element of criminal as in the legislation. Next, a view on the death penalty. Hartawi I'm view the threat and implementation of death punishment as a social defense. The death penalty is a social defense to present the general public from the disaster and danger or threat of major crimes that may occur which will befall the community, which have or will cause misery and disturb public order and security in human society and religion. Conclusion: the international community also sought concurs for the three of the death penalty. The conference discussed among other his various or argument for capital punishment in various countries in the world. The description of the matter is as follows: a countries that complain a countries that completely abolish the death finally 32 b countries that the trend that the death finally only for certain crimes under condition under military law or because of state condition. 18 suggestion: at this time our country still need harsh criminal tree to guard the country development progress, so the death penalty still need to be maintained in the composition of criminal sanction in Indonesia so that the implementation of capital punishment must be carried out careful and selective for serious crimes and crimes that endanger national security. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.